what we will first of all look is for the psychology. So just let me know that how you are starting with your psychology, means what you are giving importance to. Are you giving importance to strategy or are you giving importance to psychology?
For myself,
No,
here,
both of you turn on your mics. Both of you turn on your mics so that it will be like very proper for me. Yeah, Najmul. How you are developing your strategy or you are developing focusing on psychology? What you are prefer to, psychology or strategy?
for me, is psychology.
And for you, Prajwal?
Straight.
So up to now, I'm focusing on strategy. I'm not focusing on psychology. Because I not get any guidance how to improve psychology and all.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
So, see here, you will learn lot many of strategies from YouTube, from any courses also. From my course also, you will learn the strategies. You will learn hell lot of strategies like based on RSI, Bollinger Band, MACD, Bollinger Band moving average. With one single indicator, if you are going to make the combinations of other indicators also, you can easily make 1000 of strategies. And that particular strategies anyone can teach. Tomorrow you can also start your course session and you can start teaching the strategies. But what happens most of the time, how you have to understand that particular person is having the right content and right knowledge about the trading based on the psychology. Psychology is going to determine whether that person is having the right information about trading or not. Because what happens is that if that particular trader who is going to show you the strategy on YouTube also, he is just going to show you the strategy, you will get easily influenced. And new traders are currently getting easily influenced through these strategies and they are starting trading with this compounding method. Have you listened about it? Compounding, martingale? Yeah. So they are getting influenced with this compounding and martingale system. What the traders are telling them, you have to pay some amount and we will teach you the strategy, and with that strategy you are going to start your earning. But actually this is the wrong case. Whatever you are going to learn from the YouTube, it's not 90% sure that you are going to get a right content. So what I will always recommend is that you have to go with some or the other trader who is going to help you out. And I always tell, last time also I had told to Prajwal that I will not message anyone to come to me, join my sessions, or nor anyone I will say that join my course. Those who wanted to join, they will join, understand me. So whenever in future also, if you are going to start your trading journey, first of all hunt for the courses which is going to provide you the information regarding psychology. Okay, this is the main mistake which we do at the initial stage. We look for the strategy. At the initial phase, we start searching for the strategies which are going to provide us a technique for trading. But what we have to look for psychology, that how we are going to start the trading. Now in psychology, now I have provided the Telegram link also on my website. The books are there based on which psychology books are there. One of it is like Mark Douglas. It's like famous book. Then Side Effects. This is also the very good book, Side Effects. This one actually it's like properly written that how you have to make your trading journal, how you have to maintain your psychology, and exactly what things you need when you start trading. So Side Effect is going to help you for that, and Mark Douglas is going to help you for analyzing your mentality and how you can boost your brain power to have the what we can say efficient and consistent in trading. Consistency, we need the consistency in trading. So Mark Douglas is going to help you in that. So I will always say that go with Mark Douglas and Side Effect. There are lot many of books on psychology, but don't go with all the books for psychology. Just go with these two books for psychology at the beginning. Okay, don't at the start only hunt for the strategy. If you are going to go with the courses also, look for those courses who is going to provide you the psychology at the first. The person who is going to provide you the strategy then later on 2 to 3 minutes psychology. That course is the worst course according to me, because I have gone through lot many of lectures and lot many of courses also, lot many of students also. They were telling me that this person has provided me the strategy, but I am not able to cope up with that particular strategy. So what happens is that second we are going to focus on strategy.
Sir, sorry if you don't mind, can I interrupt?
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. What kind of psychology this book going to teach us?
Which
What
one?
psychology? Is about candlestick? The
No.
Number first one.
No. See what happens.
Side effect and side effects. Then mark. What did you write there? I can't read it.
Which one? Side effects.
What side? Yeah, the first one, Mark.
Mark
and I can't
Douglas.
read-
Mark
read it.
Douglas. I will show you.
Okay.
One second.
Mark Douglas.
I
Okay.
will show you.
So
I will show the book only,
okay.
or else I will send you.
Yeah. What psychology I can learn from those books? Like candlestick psychology, trading psychology. What psychology?
Trading psychology, not the candlestick psychology. I will give the example, okay, for strategy. Now let's assume that you are going to you are waking up at 6 a.m. you are waking up, okay, and within waking up you are going to think that today I am having someone's mic is getting disturbance. In the morning you are going to wake up at 6 a.m. and you are going to plan that today I am like free, I am not having any kind of work, so I will do trading at 7 a.m. only. Okay, regularly you are trading from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in New York plus London overlap. But today you thought what? That today I am having the time, I will trade at 7 a.m. So is it going to be effective for you? Is it going to help you? Yeah, Najmul. Are you understanding my point? Means you were regularly trading at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You were waking up at 6 a.m. You thought that today I will start trading from 7 a.m. 12 hours gap. Means you started your trading 12 hours before only in Tokyo City. I think so it's Tokyo session only. In Tokyo session. Is it going to help you?
I don't think so, because Tokyo session market is not good.
Alright. But here your psychology is playing. You are thinking what, that I am having not much of time. Today I will earn the money in Tokyo session as well as I am going to earn money in New York session. But what is going to happen is that you are not having the idea. You are having whole strategy that I am using the solitary method, duplet method, all these methods I am going to use. But you are not having the right mindset that how you are going to trade in the Tokyo session, because in Tokyo session volatility is very high. Volatility is very high. You will see the candlestick forming here, and the next time the candlestick is forming here, and the third time candlestick is forming here, and all these candlesticks are having so many long wicks. So how you have to trade at this volatility market, that is also the another skill, and that for that also you need the another psychology. Now currently in my courses I am only teaching to trade based in London session and New York plus London session, and sometimes you can trade in New York session also. In my course strictly I have told never to trade with my strategies in Tokyo, Sydney and Tokyo plus Sydney session. Okay. Now what is happening? Now we will come again back to the psychology. Now in Mark Douglas, one example is there. What was happening is that there was a friend of Mark Douglas and he was having the fear of snakes. Okay, because what has happened when he was in the childhood, the snake has bited him at his leg. So he has got the fear of that particular snake. When he has grown up, he was having a kid. Her name was something. Her name was, let's take Anna or something. So there was the friend of Anna. They gone to the Anna's friend's birthday party, and there Anna's friend was having the snake. And by seeing at the snake, Anna didn't got afraid of that particular snake. But this Mark Douglas friend got afraid of that snake, and he ran away from that party. Then he came to the Mark Douglas and asked that why this happened. He asked that Anna was standing there and she touched the snake, but I ran away. Why this happened? Is this going to help me for trading also? So at that time, Mark Douglas has told, initial phases, what we do is that we execute our trade with heavy quantities, and we go with a lot many of traders, those who are providing us the signals and lot many of things. We go with them, and let's assume that I am providing you the signal. You will say that now Samad sir has provided me the signal, that means it will be like 100% sure. So if your account balance is $100, you are going to trade with $50. But I have told you and I have warned you already that you have to trade with $1. Now what is going to happen is that you are going to trade with $50 and you are going to lose this whole account, lose your whole account, and this is going to be happening like 2 to 3 times. You are going to blow up your account. Due to this, what is happening is that whenever you will start learning proper trading strategy, in that case what is going to happen, you are going to start worried. Your confidence level is going to get fall down. You will start fearing, and then later on we start reading the psychological books to boost up the confidence, to boost up how to stop our fear. Then later on we start getting greed. Okay. So here psychology plays important if we are going to start learning the psychology in the initial phase only. Are you understanding what I mean to say?
Yeah, got it. Prajaval Prabhu, can you turn off your mic? Your speaker is quite noisy. Once you talk, you turn on your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Got this point? Now in side effect, what you are going to learn is that side effects, there they have provided how to control your mindset. Controlling your mindset and emotions is very essential. I always tell this example that if you are having $100 in our account and if you are going to execute your first trade with $1, how much balance is going to get left? You are going to left with $99. This first trade you are going to lose. Your account balance is going to remain $99. Then again you are going to trade with $1. This trade also you are going to lose, and here how much balance is going to left? $98.
98.
Now your brain is going to start thinking very wildly. Your brain is going to start thinking that I am following my strategy, I am following everything, still why I am making the loss? So now here Mark Douglas, what he has told us, that if you are going to toss 5 times the coin, if you are having the 5 coin, and if you are going to toss the coin 5 times, and if you are going to get the head 3 times, then Prajwal, tell me what will be the 5th one, head or tail?
Tail.
It will be tail. Najmal, what will be 5th one? It will be head or tail?
It will be going to be head.
It will be going to be
Head one.
head. So here you are wrong.
Yeah.
It might be head or tail. You are not going to have any kind of surety that what will be the 5th coin. No one can tell after tossing 5 times, and if you are going to get 4 times the head, 5th time it will be head or tail. No one can tell. It can be either head, it can be tail. It can be any one of it. Getting it? Should I repeat this point again?
No, I got it. Yeah.
Prajwal got it?
Yes, sir. What?
Okay, so I will tell again. If you are having one coin, and if you are going to toss it 5 times, first time we got head, second time we got head, third time we got head, fourth time we got head. Okay, now 5th time, what it is going to be? It can be head or tail. We can't give the surety it is going to be head. because at past we are having the head. On that basis we can't say that fifth time also we are going to get head only. So here also like this only, if you are going to have all the 4 wins, no one can tell us, or we can also provide us the surety that the fifth time we are going to get win. It can be loss also. Same here, what our mindset is going at that point is that first trade we have taken with $1, we are having the $99 in our account. Second trade $1, we are having the $98. So both the trades we have used. Now third trade, while taking the third trade, what we are going to think is that our first 2 trades were in loss. So whenever I am going to take the third trade, I am going to make the profit. I am sure about this, that you will come with this situation some or the other time, or you have already come with this situation. So, or at this situation, what you are going to do is that you are going to trade with $4. By thinking what? By thinking that currently I am having $98 in my account, and if I am going to lose the $4, it is going to be only $94 in my account. But if I am going to make the profit, I will cover up the previous losses, as well as I will be in the profit of $1.6. So like this your brain is going to start building up that I am only going to make the profit only. You will not stand up with your rules that I have to only trade with $1. Your brain will start thinking that with $4 I am going to make 101% profit only, and you execute that. And here at this point 90% chances are there you are going to make the loss, and 10% chances are there you are going to make the profit. Now why 90% of chances is that? Because here when you are executing the $4 trade, you are trading it with emotions. It's just you want to cover your loss. Okay, it's just you wanted to cover the loss. That's why you are going to trade with this $4, and immediately you are going to execute the trade with emotions. And trading with emotions is always going to make the loss. Understanding this thing? So these are the things you are going to learn in side effects. So I will repeat once again what I have told to them also. So Deep and Arun, what I have told in the starting is that whenever you are going to start with a trading or with any trading course also, you have to give the first priority to the psychology and then to the strategy. What we usually do is that we usually prefer the strategy. We start hunting for the strategy from YouTube, from anywhere else only, and then later on, after making the losses, where I have written, yeah, after making the losses, we lose the confidence. We start fearing while executing the trade, and we have the greed to cover up our losses. And for that, we start learning the psychology. So what we are doing is that we are learning everything in the opposite direction. We have to learn in the right direction. So that's why you have to start with the psychology. And for psychology, what I have told is that go with the Mark Douglas book and with the side effect books. These are the 2 books which I have provided already on the Telegram group. So there I have provided these free books only, because like see, the books are costings are very high. Side book, effect book is like very costly, but if like you are having the PDF only, so you can go through. And Mark Douglas also you can read it through the PDF only, no need to buy the book. The book cost is very cheap on the Flipkart and all, but there is no need if you are having already the PDF. Okay, got this point? Now we will move towards strategy. Okay, now okay, now first of all we will take to the Prajwal. Prajwal,
Yes, sir.
what indicators you are using while trading, or are you using the price action technique?
Sir, I am using price action technique with zigzag indicator.
Price action technique
Because
with zigzag indicator.
with zigzag, because
Continue. Okay, Najmal, what you are using? Indicators or price action?
I don't use any indicator.
You
I
don't use
just
any
try to
indicator.
follow the I just try to learn the price action properly.
Okay.
and based on that, I take the practice trading.
Okay. Deep, how are you trading? Are you using any indicators or you are using the price action? Pure price action. Are you using any kind of indicator? If yes, just type down the name of the indicator.
The message here,
Yeah,
pure
I'm
price
seeing.
action.
I'm seeing this message. Okay. And Arun, are you using any kind of indicators or are you purely trading on based on price action?
Sir, I'm trading based on price action as well as indicator I use sometimes.
Which indicator you are using?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci is not an indicator. Fibonacci is a tool.
Yes,
Indicator.
sir. EMA also I use, sir.
Okay. Exponential moving average. And that's it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now see here, what others are trading, how others are using these indicators. There is no need to compare with it. But currently, what we have to look is that whether we are going to trade with indicators or price action. This is very important. At initial phase only you have to decide that whether you have to trade with indicators or price action. Now according to me, how exactly I am trading is that I am using price action with indicators. I am not a pure price action trader. Now why I am going to say this? Because I am using the indicators at the last phase for the reference point always. Have you seen in my Udemy videos also, in some of the courses I have provided at the end after teaching the price action course some reference indicators like Bollinger Band, RSI, then CCI, ADX, ATR. Has anyone seen?
Yeah, in my course I see the RSI one.
Yeah. So whenever you are trading with price action, you are not just going to have the pure price action. Okay, you have to take the reference of this indicator also. Now some of them will get offended that no, I am just going to be the pure price action trader only and I am not going to use any kind of indicators. For me and with my information, I have not seen any pure price action trader who is just using this tools, Fibonacci tools and pure price action of supply and demand and trading with it. All the traders, those who are saying that they are the pure price action traders, they are also using these indicators, some of the indicators. I am not saying all the indicators. Either they are going to use BP, either they are going to use RSI, CCI, ADX, ATR. Any one of it they are going to use and they are going to do the mastery on it. You have to select only one of this indicator and you have to do the mastery on it and you have to make the combination of it with the price action. Understand this point. This point is like very, very important. I am not telling this point to anyone and like no one is telling also this point. Everyone is saying that I am pure price action trader and they are starting to sell the courses or they start teaching the indicators. But those who are the pure price action trader, those who are saying and they are actually making the money, they are also using these indicators for the reference point and they will show also that I am using these indicators for the reference point. Okay. Now, so that's why in my course also at end I am going to tell regarding Bollinger Band and RSI. In the whole course I have told about the price action strategy only. In Udemy also I have told about the whole price action. But in upcoming one more course I am going to launch, in that in the fourth section I am going to tell that how to use these indicators for the reference point and how to do the refinement. And those who are going to be there in the premium course, they will have already the learnings of it. Okay. So the thing is that here Prajwal is using the zigzag, Arun is using the EMA. Now he is using EMA for analyzing the trend, and Prajwal might be using the zigzag for analyzing the trend breakouts. Right, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
So Najmal and Deep, you both are not using any kind of indicators. So here what is going to happen is that you always need some or the other support in trading also. If you are not going to have the family support, at least you need your friend support, or with someone you are in relationship, their support, some or the other person support you are going to need in your life. Also at the childhood you need your parent support. So in trading also, some or the other point we need the support of something, and that support you are going to get provided with the indicators, and these indicators are going to help us to boost our confidence while executing the trade. Okay, so at initial stage what you have to do is that you have to select that whether you wanted to be the price action trader or you have to trade based on the indicators. If you have selected the price action, then you have to hold focus on the price action. In price action, what is there? Gann, Fibonacci, time Fibonacci, harmonics, supply and demand, smart money. Then what we are left with? Gann time, Gann fan, flip fan. Now we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is there anyone, those who know 9 out of 9, how to use them?
No.
Prajwal, do you know how to use all these 9 tools? Arun, do you know? Deep, I got your answer.
No, sir.
Okay, so now tell me, from 9 out of how many you are getting, means how much, are you getting 1, 2, 3, how much you are getting? Prajwal, how many of it you are getting? What you are knowing about?
4 to 5.
4 to
5.
4 to 5. Okay. Najmal, how many you are knowing?
Just I'm familiar to the two only.
2 only. Okay. And Deep, you are? Only 3. So this is where we are. And Arun, you are knowing how many?
No, sir, I don't know about them.
Any one of you are not knowing?
No, sir, I don't use them and I don't have any knowledge about them.
Okay, so price action trading is whole about this only. Okay, it's not only about supply and demand. What you are going to think of, just by learning the supply and demand, you are going to start earning the money. It's not like that. For price action, you have to learn this much, and then you are going to have the proper. Then you are able to say that I am a proper, pure price action trader. Now this harmonics is like very easy. Time Fibonacci is very easy. Fibonacci is very
So
easy.
if you
Yeah. No.
so if you don't mind, can you give the short brief about it? What is it actually?
What? Which one?
You write down the 9 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 9 total.
Yeah.
Can you give the short brief? What is this actually? What about?
What is a?
What is about this? I mean,
Yeah. That's what I was telling.
okay.
That's what I was telling. Fibonacci is very easy. Everyone should know that.
Yeah.
Time Fibonacci is also very easy. I hope everyone know about it. Then harmonics is also very easy. Are you guys knowing about it? Harmonics? Or is there anyone who is not knowing about
No.
harmonics? No, not knowing about harmonics. I will tell about harmonics. See, in harmonics there are like how we are having the chart patterns. What are the chart patterns? Flag. Then later on double top, double bottom. Right? Like
Sure.
that in harmonic we are having different chart patterns like butterfly, Gartley, AB equal to CD, AB equal to 1.6 CD. So there are around 12 to 11 chart patterns based on harmonics. There are totally different chart patterns. So these chart patterns are the reversal and continuation chart patterns, like how we are having the normal chart patterns. In this chart pattern, what we are having is that formations like this, means market is moving like this, going up, coming down, then going up. So like this formation if we are going to have, then here in this case we are going to have the plotting of harmonics based on the rules, and this point we are going to mark it before only. This will be our entry point. Market is currently here somewhere. This point we are going to get before only, and whenever market is going to get touch at this point, we are going to go for the short. Okay, this is the harmonics. So harmonics is like for the reversal trading, and it's like very traditional, and it's like very complicated, but if you are going to go through it and if you wanted to learn, then I am going to provide the course on it on Udemy for free of cost or like at the cheap cost only. But in that course I will teach harmonics in depth only. Okay, I will teach like harmonics having with a proper price action for binary, for forex, and for Indian stocks also, and for this one also, for any of the market you can go with. So harmonics is going to provide you the reversal as well as the continuation patterns, like how we are having flat, double top, double bottom, head and shoulder, all these chart patterns. Like that we are having butterfly, Gartley, AB equal to CD, AB equal to 1.6 CD. There are lot many of patterns in harmonics also. Then later on, what is there? Supply and demand, everyone might know. GAN, already the course I have provided on the Udemy. Then smart money. Do you know what is the smart money?
Is it about risk management something?
No. We are working with the strategy, not with the risk management here. These are the strategies on which we have to trade. If you are going to say to yourself that you are a pure price action trader, then you should know all these 9 contents, and then only you can say that yes, I am a pure price action trader. And I am also saying to you that also that with this you should have at least any one indicator from it, with it, on which you should have the proper knowledge. Now I have the whole knowledge of RSI, ATR, ADX. I am not focusing on CCI and Bollinger Band, but in my course of smooth formation, Bollinger Band is like very important. So in that, just whatever ingredients we are needed, we are going to learn that much only. We are not going to go in depth with that ingredients. So smart money, is anyone knowing? Prajwal, Deep, Arun, Abhay, are you having any idea about smart money?
Not a smart.
Okay. So see here.
No, sir, I don't have any idea.
So as
So
you
if you don't mind, before you in the session, please give us some time to ask you questions.
yes, I am going to give. I am going to give. Now smart money, I will give the small description only because it's like a very huge topic, and it's like very complicated also. Smart money, how to trade with the smart money. So let's assume market has gone up like this. Let me do the proper coloring also so that you will have the understanding. Market has gone up like this, came down, okay, again gone up, then it came down. So what has happened here at this point? Hello, what has happened? Which pattern has formed at this point?
Double top.
Exactly, double top pattern has formed here at this point. Everyone knows the double top pattern, right?
Yes.
This is the one top, this is the second top. Now what is going to happen is that whenever the double top is going to get happen, and what you have learned till now is this thing, that whenever the neckline is going to get break, we have to go here for the put side. But actually if you are going to see in the market, this never works. It never works. It's just going to work 20 to 30% of time only. 60 to 70% of time it is going. Prajwal, mute your mic. 60 to 70% of time it is going to get failed if you are going to execute your trade after breakout of the neckline. You can go right now on the tradingview.com also and you can search for the double top, double bottom, and you are going to see only 20 to 30% of time only these double top, double bottom patterns are getting correctly right. Because what is happening, the market is not going to behave what you are knowing. It is always going to behave in the opposite direction what and how you are trading. So that's why you always say, or you are going to like heard that in the direction what I have executed the trade, the market moved in the opposite direction. So this is the thing happens here. Whenever the double top, head and shoulder, anything is going to get happen, we are going to execute our trade here at this point and market is going to go down. It doesn't happen. So for that, smart money comes into the role. So what is going to happen is that from here, this is the double top price and this is the price of okay. So this is like very big concept why I have drawn this line and all. So what is going to happen is that when all the traders they are going to enter for the put side, the market is going to get reversed immediately and it is going to go up, and once it is going to go up, here at this point lot many of traders have putted their stop loss. Everyone has gone for the put side and lot many of traders have put their stop loss here at this point. Now what is going to happen here at this point, here the smart money has already seated. They have not executed their trade. They are going to do what? They are going to take everyone's stop loss from here. They will enter for the put side. Most of the time you will see very long wick. Whenever like this formation is going to get happen, market is going to enter like this at downside. It is going to fall. Still we are not going to execute the trade because we are what? Retail traders. We are not the investors, or we are not the what we say, institutional traders. We are not having that much of funds to directly move the market, directly move the whole market. So what is going to happen? Market is going to come down, and when we are going to execute our entry, we are going to execute our trend entry when we are having this candle, the candle before the reversal. This candle is going to be our range. Whenever the market is going to go up again, then we are going to execute the trade. Now this formation of market going up again to the same level from where the smart money has entered, that we called as collection of money. Okay, this might be like very difficult concept, but Najmul said that explain us all the concepts, so that's why I am like explaining all these concepts. Get so Gantt time, it provides the time analysis and all. Okay, now we will come back to the topic what I have to teach today. So we were there at price action or indicators. Are you going to trade with price action or are you going to trade with indicators? If you are going to trade with indicators, you should know all these indicators, and about price action you should know supply and demand and Fibonacci. These two things only you should know, supply and demand and Fibonacci, if you want to be the indicators trader. If you want to be the price action trader, in that case you should know all these things, and you should know only RSI, ADX, ATR or any one of these with proper knowledge. Okay, so now what I am going to teach you is the gap theory. this is the lecture from my premium course, binary option secret reveal. Okay, this will help you a lot in binary trading. This theory is not taught anywhere I have seen. On YouTube also it is not taught. So for that you have to first of all learn about the candlestick. So we are having like this candlestick. This we called as upper wick, this we called as lower wick, this we called as body. Right? Now on Udemy, what you have learned? BSR and ULR. Right? And upper wick we called it as, what we called as upper wick? Prajwal, on Udemy. Najmul?
Yeah.
What we called as
Yeah,
the upper wick as on Udemy.
Seller's presence.
No,
No,
it's
not
about,
seller's presence.
it's about virtual momentum,
Yes, virtual and real momentum.
real momentum.
Real momentum and virtual momentum. But if you are going to go through this, I'm just going to be like focused on the course only of premium course. So that basis only I am going to tell. So here in the premium one, what I have taught is that the upper wick and lower wick, we are going to consider it as alpha, and body we are going to consider at beta. Make a note of these points, okay? Should I draw my handwriting properly, or it's like okay, convenient for you?
Okay, sir, it's okay.
Not bad. Can understand.
Which we called it as beta. Okay, alpha greater than beta, what happens? Opposite or same?
Opposite.
Prajwal, opposite or same?
Opposite.
Deep, opposite or same? Or not having any idea about it? Prajwal, sorry, Deep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like opposite. And beta greater than alpha, we are having same. Now this is the analysis. Based on that you have learned BSR and ULR techniques. Right? But these are all the techniques which are basic, what you have learned on Udemy. Because see what happens, those who are coming into this trading, they are just hunting for the courses and they wanted to learn some of the other strategy. So on Udemy what I have taught is that basic things, because I can't provide there the high level techniques, because I am not having that much of time to provide each one of them individual analysis, or to provide them how to exactly trade based on ULR and BSR and ULR. So that's why what I have did is that on Udemy I have provided whole knowledge of BSR and ULR with the basic concepts. But what I have taught in the course is that solitary and duplet method. These are the two methods. In this solitary and duplet method, we are having 3 sections. And in this duplet method, we are having the 3 sections. Okay, and one of its section, we called it as the gap theory. Based on this gap theory, we judge whether the next candlestick is going to be bullish or bearish. So our first gap, which we call as beta gap. Here in this gap, what is happening? We are having like this bullish candlestick and another bullish candlestick is forming. Now here at this point, what is happening is that this is the bullish candlestick, this is also the bullish candlestick. At this candlestick, we are having the open, close, open, close. Now here in between, we are having the gap. What this gap represents to us? It represents to us that there is no pressure of sellers. Got getting it? No pressure of sellers here in between, which will provide us the information and trades to execute. First one, if you are having the resistance at top, there is 60 to 70% chances it is going to get break. Second, whenever market is going to get slow down, it is going to take support at gaps. Got the second point or no? First point everyone might got, but second point is little complicated. So second point is what? See, market is going to go up and it will start creating small candlestick, which is going to provide us the information that momentum has got weakened. Due to that, sellers will start entering, and when sellers will start entering, it will start taking support at this gap. It will fill this gap, and again we will have the entry of buyers. And here the first point is telling us, if we are going to have any kind of resistance at top, 60 to 70% of chances it is going to get break. Got this point about the beta graph? Anyone having doubt, or should I repeat? Prajwal, the demo account, should I repeat?
Can I ask you a question? But is it going to be break by the gap up candlestick, or is it going to be break after the gap? Fill the gap, then it will going to be break.
This gap candlestick or the next candlestick? Any one of it. Third candlestick we are not going to consider. Okay? Why third candlestick we are not going to consider? Because the pressure from this candlestick can be transferred to second, but from second to third candlestick, the pressure is going to get less. We call it as there is a theory, transfer of energy, based on transfer of energy. Okay, trading is not that much easy. By learning some of the other things, we are going to start earning. It's like very complicated. We have to see like all the variables while executing our trade, and then only we start getting the confidence in it. Getting it? Prajwal, got it? Got this point?
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. B, ATB gap. What is this ATB gap? Alpha, touch, beta gap. Here we are having the bullish candlestick. Then here we are having the gap. But with that gap, we are having the wick. Here at this point, we are having the open, close, and this is the low. Here in this case, this is the low and this is the high also. Okay. Now here in this case, what is happening? Previous candlestick is closing at this point. Then later on, price is jumping above here. Then later on, there was the entry of sellers. And then immediately there was the drastic entry of buyers still here. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Deep, am I right?
Yes, sir. You are right.
So here does it consider or already fill the gap?
I'm telling.
Okay.
So here at this point, what has happened? There was the entry of Celes. And again after that, after few minutes, there was the drastic entry of buyers. So here, if we are going to have the resistance at top, there are the less chances it is going to get break. Okay, as well as we are going to here consider the simple rules of alpha less than beta then it is going to get. Okay, getting this point or no? I will ask one by one. Prajwal, have you got this both the points 1 and 2 or no?
So second point not got.
Second point is very simple. Real momentum plus greater than virtual momentum means what you are having like this candlestick. If you are going to have body greater than the wick, then there is a probability that the resistance is going to get break.
Yes.
Okay, just by considering the gap, we are not going to have analysis that it is going to get break. It is going to only get break if alpha is lesser than beta, that is real momentum is greater than virtual momentum. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Third one, no gap. In this case, what has happened? The open and the close price means close of this and open of this candlestick are at the same price level. Here in this case, we are going to use the regular analysis. Okay, regular analysis of what solitary and duplet method is going to tell to us. And the fourth one is very important one. Its name is something falling. Very interesting one. This is the bullish candlestick. Open, close. This candlestick open is here, close is here. And understand this one properly because of this, lot many of are making the losses, and they are saying that we are having the huge body than we are having the virtual momentum greater, real momentum greater than the virtual momentum. Still, why the candlestick has got reverse? Now to them, I can't explain all these sections also because like on Udemy it's like very difficult for me to provide all this information because if any one of the other is not going to get any kind of theory, then I have to teach him whole session, and because if I am not going to teach him the whole session, he is not going to understand the rest of the course. So that's why I have made like very easy on the Udemy. So here what is going to happen is that here can you see that the gap is bearish side, bearish gap. The next candle has opened below. So here in this case, buyers have entered strongly, but it provides us the sign soon sellers are going to enter with high volume and volatility, wall, which we called it as 2 wall. Got it? So what is going to happen in the upcoming very soon? Means after 2-3 candlesticks only, market is going to start moving sideways, or it is going to start losing its momentum, and immediately there will be the strong entry of sellers. This provides us a sign. Now here, how we get trapped? We get trapped by looking at this strong bullish Marubozu candlestick. You only know the candlestick pattern: bullish Marubozu, hammer, doji, dragonfly, 3 white soldiers, 3 black soldiers. All these soldiers we know, but we don't know exactly the technical analysis, and no one teaches this, because those who know this, they are keeping with them. Okay, so this is the thing what you have to understand, that if you are going to see the Marubozu also, you should see that whether this Marubozu it is trap for us or is it safer for us. Now here it is a trap for us, because here we are having the bearish gap, and if you are going to execute the next candlestick for the bullish side by looking at the bullish Marubozu, it is going to be bearish, but we are going to make the loss. Now what I am going to tell to you is that go into the live market and see, whenever we are going to have the bullish Marubozu, market is usually reversing 70 to 80% of time. Go and check, just check and prove me wrong that no sir, with this bullish Marubozu market has gone up.
But if you don't mind, I say this one happened after the breakout basically. Once the Marubozu candle break the level, then only it's reverse. Most of the time.
No, I didn't want
You said it will be reversed 70 to 80%, right? This happened when the Marubozu candle break the level. I mean the support level.
No, don't consider here any support or resistance. Don't consider here any support or resistance. Each and every time we don't have to consider the support and resistance. If we are having the resistance at top, immediately from that point it is going to get reversed. But if we are not having any kind of support or resistance at the top, still we are having a sign before only that market is going to get reversed. And here at this point what is happening? Most of the expert traders, they are going to cut off their positions. Okay, you can go and check with this. Make a note of all these things what I have taught.
Yeah, I take my diary to write down on the note.
Okay, so now you guys tell me what are your doubts. Prajwal, what are your doubts? What you want from my side?
When we are trading binary option, we are confusing with when the trend is reverse and all.
Your voice is breaking.
So when we are trading in binary option, there are more retracement candles are formed. We can't big candles will form. How we find that it is a retracement candle or a trend continuation candle? The confusing more.
Means you mean to say big candles are forming. How we are going to determine whether that? You can speak in Hindi also, Prajwal.
हाँ सर, क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि अभी जो ट्रेंड वाइज ट्रेड लेता हूँ, तो इस ट्रेड में मुझे लोअर लो से लोअर हाई का एक मुझे क्या मिल जाता है, उसका एक हाँ ऐसा मिल जाता है सर कि ट्रेंड किस तरफ से मूव हो रहा है. अब इसमें क्या होता है ना, कब अभी ऊपर जाते वक्त एक ही बार क्या होता है, मार्केट नीचे आना शुरू होता है.
बोलो.
हाँ मार्केट क्या होता है ना सर, अभी एक न्यू हाई बन गया और न्यू लो बनने के लिए नीचे आता है, और उधर एक 2-3 कैंडल बनाता है और एक ही बार नीचे आ जाता है। वो पता नहीं चलता है कि सर वो नीचे वहां से ट्रेंड चेंज होता है कि यहाँ से फिर से ट्रेंड ऊपर चले जाएगा। वो बहुत सारा कंफ्यूजन रहता है।
हाँ, तो उसके लिए जो है ना, ये फॉलिंग गैप, फिर RSI का जो टेक्निक मैं सिखाऊंगा कोर्स में, फिर RSI का होता है ओवरसोल्ड, मार्केट बहुत ओवरसोल्ड हो गया है, फिर ओवरबॉट हो गया है, ये सारी चीज़ें। फिर हमें हमारी पोजीशंस किस लेवल्स पे एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करनी और कौन से लेवल्स पे कौन से स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ एग्जीक्यूट करनी है ना, ये सब मैंने सिखाया है उसमें। ओके, तो अभी बेसिक समझने के लिए देखो कि लाइक अगर मार्केट बहुत जोरों से ऊपर, हाँ बोलो।
नहीं सर, आज जो आपने बोला है ना वो सब समझ में आ गया। मैं जो मेरे पर्सनली क्या डाउट था ना वो मैं आज पूछ रहा हूँ।
हाँ, मुझे समझ में आया। अभी लाइक ऐसे ही ना कि लाइक मार्केट ऊपर गया, फिर बड़े बड़े कैंडल्स करके नीचे आ रहा, तो ट्रेंड कैसे रिवर्सल होगा, इसी पॉइंट से ट्रेंड कैसे रिवर्सल होगा, ये कैसे समझेंगे, राइट?
यस सर।
हाँ, तो मैं वही बता रहा, मैंने उसमें बताया है कि कैसे वो रिवर्सल होता है। अभी एक उसमें का मैंने क्या बताया, फॉलिंग गैप। तो फॉलिंग गैप कहाँ पे होगा, यहाँ पे फॉलिंग गैप का फॉर्मेशन होगा। यहाँ पे अपने को एक ऐसी कैंडलस्टिक मिलेगी जहाँ पे एक बेरिश साइन दिया होगा कि वहां से मार्केट रिवर्सल होगा। तो मार्केट में देखते हैं,
देखो सर, अभी ये न्यू लो और न्यू हाई पर फिर जाना है, अभी फिर से वहां से एक ही बार। मार्केट न्यू लो न्यू हाई करके जा रहा है ना सर इधर अभी। हाँ, अभी क्या होता है ना, अभी ट्रेंड अभी वहां से एक ही बार बड़े बड़े कैंडल देखो सर, बात रही कि अब जा रहा है, एक ही बार बड़े बड़े कैंडल बन जाए, फिर से ट्रेंड कंटिन्यू हो जाते हैं।
इधर या इधर, इधर इधर बोल रहे हो या इधर बोल रहे हो?
सर जो, हाँ वही जो अभी
अच्छा,
न्यू लो से न्यू हाई बनाना है।
न्यू लो से न्यू हाई।
हाँ, वहां से भी एक ही बार मार्केट नीचे आना शुरू होना उधर।
ये लो हो गया, ये हाई हो गया, ये लोअर हाई, ये लोअर
ओके।
हाई। आप बताओ।
हाँ सर, आपने अभी जो लास्ट पॉइंट ड्रॉ किया था ना, लास्ट पॉइंट, हाँ वहां से भी उधर मार्केट थोड़ा कंसोलिडेट हुआ इधर उस प्लेस पे। हाँ yes. अभी इधर मुझे मार्केट अभी न्यू लो न्यू हाई के करके जा रहा है, बट वहां से देखिए बट क्यों 2-3 कैंडल बड़े बड़े कैंडल नीचे बेरिश कैंडल बनाए।
हाँ, तो
हाँ वो मुझे कैसे रीड करना, मतलब
अच्छा, ये
कैसे रीड
कैंडलस्टिक
कर
जो
सकता
फॉर्म हो गई है ना,
ऐसे।
हाँ, तो ये अपन इसमें ट्रेड करते ही नहीं है। ये कैसे एनालिसिस करेंगे?
नहीं, मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा कि सर ये अभी वहाँ बेरिश सेलर सेंटर हो जाएंगे इधर?
वो स्मार्ट मनी टेक्निक से भी समझ जा सकते हैं, और मैं जो यूज करता हूँ सी कैसा रहता, अपन मार्केट में देखते टाइम, ट्रेड करते टाइम अपने को 3 चीजें देखनी होती है। एक ट्रेंड, मोमेंटम, वोलेटिलिटी, और एक तीसरा भी, चौथा भी रहता, वो मैं रिवील नहीं करूँगा। तो ये ट्रेंड को अपन कैसे मानते हैं? मूविंग एवरेज के बेसिस पे एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं। मोमेंटम को किस बेसिस पे एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं? RSI के बेसिस पे, और वोलेटिलिटी को बॉलिंजर बैंड पे। पर हमें ये तीनों इंडिकेटर्स यूज नहीं करने और अपने चार्ट को रगड़ा नहीं बनाने का, अपने चार्ट को इजी और कन्वीनियंट रखने का। तो इसलिए हमने क्या किया है, हम ट्रेड करते हैं स्मूथ फॉर्मेशन, और ये स्मूथ फॉर्मेशन ऐसा है कि इससे हमें ट्रेड, वोलेटिलिटी, मोमेंटम और ये चौथा जो है, ये चारों के चारों मिलते हैं। जब ये चारों हमें मिलते हैं तब हमें नेक्स्ट कैंडल मिलते हैं। उसके बाद अगर मार्केट ऐसे जा रहा होगा, मान लो ऐसे मार्केट जा रहा होगा, फिर उसके बाद मार्केट ऐसे नीचे आया, इसको हम बोलेंगे की कैंडलस्टिक, और इसके बाद के जो कैंडलस्टिक्स बनेंगे वो हम हर एक कैंडलस्टिक, भले वो रिवर्सल हो या भले वो ट्रेंड के डायरेक्शन में हो, हम हर एक कैंडलस्टिक एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं जब हमारे पास ये चार चीजें हमारे पास रहेंगी। तो यही मैंने इसमें सिखाया है। अभी आते इस बात पे कि लाइक यहाँ पे हम रिवर्सल कैसे समझ सकते हैं कि यहाँ से मार्केट में फॉलिंग होना चालू होगा और यहाँ से ही वापस से सपोर्ट लेंगे। तो अभी मैंने एक स्मार्ट मनी का ये बताया था, मेथड बताया था, याद है?
ऐसा
हाँ, तो उसमें क्या है, यहाँ पे डबल टॉप, ट्रिपल बॉटम फॉर्मेशन हुआ है, बराबर?
ऐसा
और ऊपर के बाजू में डबल टॉप फॉर्मेशन है, बराबर? ये जो हुआ है कैसा, ये पेन अभी क्या हुआ है, यहाँ पे डबल टॉप है, यहाँ पे ट्रिपल बॉटम है, यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, बायर्स की एकदम से एंट्री हो गई, यहाँ से क्या हुआ, बायर्स की एकदम से एंट्री हो गई, यहाँ पे तो डबल बॉटम हो गया। तो ये जो लेवल है ये क्या बन गई, क्या बन गई, ये वाला, इस डबल बॉटम का नेक लाइन बन गया, बराबर? नेक लाइन बन गया। तो सारे ट्रेडर्स क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे एंट्री एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे, अपना स्टॉप लॉस कहाँ लगाएंगे, इसके ऊपर लगाएंगे। मार्केट ने क्या किया, ऊपर तक गया, वापस से नीचे आया, बराबर? अपनी एंट्री कहाँ होनी चाहिए थी, इस कैंडल के, ये जो कैंडल है जहां से सेलर्स की एंट्री आ गई, इसको हम ये बहुत ही लग रहा है, ये जो ग्रीन कैंडल है जहां से सेलर्स की एंट्री आ गई, इसको हम मार्क कर लेंगे। ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कैंडल रहती है। फिर वहां से क्या हो गया, मार्केट नीचे आया, वापस से, फिर वहां से वापस से नीचे आया। तो ये जो लेवल है, इसने क्या किया, मार्केट ने इसको ब्रेक किया। यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग में दिखा है कि यहाँ से वापस से सेलर्स की एंट्री हो रही है, मार्केट नीचे जा रहा है, पर यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा था, ट्रिपल बॉटम हो गया था। ट्रिपल बॉटम के दो में से एक बॉटम के नेकलाइन को इसने ब्रेक किया था, तो इस नेकलाइन का भी सपोर्ट लेने वो आया। समझ रहे हो? यहाँ पे थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेशन आ रहा है ना, स्मार्ट मनी और इसका कॉम्बिनेशन करके मेरे को भी समझ नहीं आ रहा कि लाइक बेसिक चीजें कैसे समझा के मैं इसको समझाऊं, क्योंकि ये समझाने के लिए है ना, बेसिक चीजें समझनी बहुत जरूरी है। समझे थोड़ा बार या वापस समझाओ इसको? देखो वापस समझा रहा हूं। यहाँ पे डबल टॉप है, प्रज्वल अपना माइक ऑन रखना, मैं बता, मेरे को जहाँ पे समझना है वहां पे बोल दे रहा हूँ। We are having the double top here, okay? Here we are having the double top. Here we are having the triple bottom. अभी ये ट्रिपल बॉटम वाले लोग किस ट्रेड को एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए प्लान कर रही है? कॉल को। ये वाले किसके लिए? पुट के लिए, बराबर?
Yes, sir.
Right, Najmul? Are you understanding, Najmul? Or I'm really sorry I started in Hindi.
It's okay. Now I can understand.
So this is like double top. Double top traders are waiting for executing the trade for put. Triple bottom traders are waiting for executing the trade for call. Now this double top neckline, if it is going to get break, traders are going to execute their trade for put. Here at this particular candlestick, their stop loss is going to be above this double top. What has happened and what I have told you previously also, whenever the neckline is going to get break double top, market is not going to fall down. It's a wrong concept. Whatever you are learning in the trading also, in the chart pattern course, what I have taught, in that there I have taught in deep how you have to trade the double top. Other traders are telling on the neckline data, execute the trade, or it is going to take a pullback and execute the trade. There I am segregating in 3 sections whenever the double top is forming for the making the confirmation in chart pattern course. So here traders are going to execute the trade. Market started going up. Now what I have told you, here market came to collect a stop loss, right? So whenever the market is going to come down, we are going to have the formation of order block, and before candlestick of order block, it is our essential candlestick, and we are going to mark this 4 candlestick. We are going to consider this whole candlestick, and here at this candlestick, immediately when the market is going to come out of the range and again it is going to come inside this range, we are going to execute the trade for what? Put side. So here that's why market has came down. But if you are going to consider based on the priority, double top is weaker than the triple bottom. So here triple bottom buyers are more. Strong entry of buyers. Therefore there was a strong entry of buyers. Market came for the pullback. Money got collected and then it has gone up. So there was the not strong pressure of market to come down. So it's not like just looking at this formation of double top and immediately we are going to go for the put. We have to look, are there any other traders also waiting for the execution of trade? So here triple bottom is there. Triple bottom is more powerful than triple double top. Getting it? Got it, Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Any more doubts, Prajwal?
No, sir, no.